Culture is the characteristic of a particular group of people, defined by everything from language, religion, cuisine, social habits, music, and arts. Technological advancement has contributed to rapid cultural dynamism as people from different cultures interact, resulting to intercultural influences. This creates new cultures while others die out or modify. The National Museums of Kenya, being the custodian of cultural and natural heritage, becomes an ideal place for cultural expression. Courtesy of the Research Institute of Swahili Studies of Eastern Africa, an institute of the National Museums of Kenya, a one-day exhibition dubbed A Day of Cultural Expression, Open Doors, was held at the Nairobi National Museums on 2nd February 2013. The aim was to provide the Kenyan and the international public with the opportunity to get to know and learn about countries, cultures, and people little known to this part of the world.
We all know that culture, that history, and interaction is the precursor, is the basis for peace in this world, for cohesion in this world. And therefore, for Kenyans to appreciate what cultures are there in the rest of the world in terms of dance, music, cuisine, and so on and so forth, is really a wonderful opportunity for Kenyans that without having to travel out of Nairobi, you're able to see what the Mexicans do best in Mexico, or what the Brazilians do best in Brazil. We have Somalia that is our next door neighbor here, and they have displayed themselves well.
8 countries representing Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Americas participated in the exhibition. You are what you eat, so the saying goes. Our cultures can partly be identified by what we eat. Most exhibitors demonstrated with their foods as primary identifiers of their cultures. Indonesia is the world's 4th populous country situated in Southeast Asia and is the 16th largest economy in the world. Its dominant ethnic group is the Javanese. The Indonesian pavilion is exhibited with clothes, kitchenware, and foods from their industrial economy. Some of the traditional foodstuffs are highlighted.
Well, today I will show you about the snacks from traditional snacks from Indonesia. This is onde onde. Over here, it's sus. Over here, we have what's called kue lumpur. This is dadar gulung. Over here, we have kue lumpur. Over here, we have what it's called bakwan. And beside it, we have what it's called pukis.
In the exhibition, music comes out as a strong aspect of culture of a people. Tari Merak, or peacock dance, is a dance from the Sunda Island, West Java in Indonesia. As the name suggests, the choreography of it is inspired by the elegant movements of the peacock, beautifully blended with the classical movements of the Javanese dances. Thus, it makes the dance a colorful expression of the peacock showing off its beautiful feathers. Somalia has a rich musical heritage centered on traditional Somali folklore. At first listen, Somali music might be mistaken for the sounds of nearby regions such as Ethiopia, Sudan, or Arabia. But it is ultimately recognized by its own unique tunes and styles. The culture of Somalia is an amalgamation of traditions in Somalia that were developed independently through interaction with neighboring and faraway civilizations. These include other parts of northeastern Africa, the Arabian Peninsula, India, and Southeast Asia. As each country pitched its cultural exhibits, one phenomenon came out clearly: that there are similarities and also differences in cultures. For instance, there may be differences in the names of some cuisines, but the ingredients and even end products are the same but called by different names. One of the participating countries is Mexico, whose theme of exhibition is Mexican food and drink. The Mexican culture is greatly influenced by Caribbean culture in the south and the US culture in the north due to its proximity to both regions. However, indigenous culture is predominant in the rural areas.
This is a traditional Mexican cheese. It's cow milk, and we eat it with the tortilla. And we add beans. We can mix with many things as you prefer. We boil the milk, then we add some little of lemon, and we remove the water because the milk becomes like coagulated. So we separate the water from the water, and what remains is the cheese. This is one of the most traditional foods in Mexico that is called pozole. The pozole is a kind of soup made out with maize and meat. And this one we eat especially in the center of Mexico. This one we prepare with maize and pork. It's like a kind of soup. We also put some vegetables like we add onions, oregano, and lettuce.
Mexican food is a very essential part of our culture. Food for us is a reason to live. It's a way to share our everyday life with our beloved ones, and our tradition is ancestral. It's even before the Spaniards came to conquer Mexico, we were having a tradition of food. These products are tortillas. Tortillas are something similar to chapatis, what we can call. These ones are made of wheat flour, but we also have the ones from corn flour. We have a cornbread, chilies.
As for the industrialized countries, their exhibition constituted mainly of processed foods.
We have sausages, we have rösti, which is potato mashed and fried, and we have those toffees, which are made from cream, sugar, and vanilla. That is toffees, caramel toffees, and it's made of cream, sugar, and vanilla. You take 500 milliliter cream, 250 grams sugar, and a little bit of vanilla pot. And you cook it for about 2 hours. until it gets very thick, and at the end you top over all of it, and then you cut it into cubes.
I won't do it twice, it's okay?
Morocco is an ancient North African country with a long history. In the Moroccan pavilion, you find cuisines that look ordinarily Kenyan, but on close scrutiny, you find they are different.
These are traditional cakes of Morocco, 4 types. This one made of flour, eggs and sugar. This one is made of flour with dates. This one is made of almonds. This one, almonds, and this one is a flour, eggs, sugar, and that's it. This is the green tea of Morocco. It's a combination of tea, mint, and sugar. So it's a traditional tea in Morocco. It's all Moroccans, they consume this kind of tea on a daily basis, mainly in the morning.
Other forms of exhibitions were documentaries showcasing their country's landscape, developments, and heritage. Today, Chile is one of South America's most stable and prosperous nations, a recognized middle power, and an emerging economy. In the Brazilian pavilion, the largest of the Caribbean countries and the 5th largest country in the world, information about the country is readily available in form of pamphlets. Brazilian core culture is derived from Portuguese culture as it was colonized by Portugal. It is also moderately industrialized as Brazilian industries and multinationals have invested heavily on equipment and technology. The Research Institute of Swahili Studies of Eastern Africa showcased mainly Swahili cultures in terms of cuisine and Swahili material culture. The Cultural Day is planned to be an annual event that is expected to attract local citizens and foreign nationals living in Kenya. It hopefully will open doors to other opportunities for all interested parties and other stakeholders. The event is expected to grow into a regional